Alright guys, quick video for you here today. I'm going to do a review with this pistol. If it's already up, I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. Or you'll have that to look forward to coming up if it's not already posted. Heck, if I remember, I'll come back even if this posts first and try to post the link for the review on this for you if I can remember. It's a Rossi 972, I think. The modern equivalent. They brought these back. The RM66 is what they call it now. 6-inch, 6-shot. So 357 Magnum. I bought this ammo just to do a quick review with it today, and I was thinking, hey, you know what? I'm out doing gel tests and chronograph and all that. Let's go ahead and chrono these and see what kind of velocities we get out of them. Now, I'd love to throw in a 3-inch and a 16-inch, but this is kind of spur of the moment. I didn't bring a 3-inch because I did not anticipate doing this, and I do not own a lever gun, so that's impossible anyways. But most of the time with advertised velocities, manufacturers are going to advertise, with these calibers, the velocity they're advertising, at least with 357 Magnum, is typically from a 5 or 6-inch barrel, if I'm not mistaken. This one, however, I keep finding it's saying 1,800 feet a second with a 158 grain bullet. So whenever you see a number that ridiculously high with a 158 grainer, they're stating the velocity for a carbine or lever gun, rifle, whatever you want to call it. So we're definitely not going to see that from no 6-inch. And I just looked that up in the store real quick while I was waiting. And I did not look up the 38 Special yet, but I'll throw that up too. And if it's like a ridiculously high velocity that they're stating for this as well, the 38 Special, then that's also going to be for carbine length. But ideally, typically, especially with 357 Magnum, if you're testing velocities, you want to go with a 5 or 6-inch pistol, because that's what most ammo manufacturers are rating their velocities for. So anyways, just a quick one today. I figure we'll throw this up, send a few over of each, and see what kind of velocities we get. Now, I don't personally advocate the use of Armscor. I use it here and there. My budget's really freaking tight. I've had issues with their ammo in the past. I have a 9mm video up. We're having some real bad issues with 3 different guns if you pay attention and watch the video long enough instead of just commenting after 5 minutes like most people do. And that was several years ago, but I keep getting comments on that video almost on a monthly basis. People still having issues with Armscor ammo. I don't know about now, but back in the day they were having like case ruptures and all that, even with just standard stuff like 223. And I've also more recently had issues with their 22 ammo. Sometimes I get a box where like 30 to 50% of them are duds and they just will not go off even after several strikes. And then I'll get other boxes that are absolutely fine. Now, I'm sure this stuff, regardless of caliber, is probably just fine 99% of the time. But I've definitely had more issues with Armscor ammo than any other brand. So I don't personally advocate the use of it for that reason. I'll link that 9mm video in the description here if you want to check that out and read the comments on there. You'll see people are still having issues. But I'm curious, and for people who do use this that are curious, this video is just for you. Alright, starting out here with the 38 Special. Now the 357 Magnum. All right. Well, those were definitely some light loads, based not only off of the velocities we're getting there, but the recoil was super tame. I mean, the 357 mags felt like I was shooting 38 Specials. I just wrapped up a gel test with this guy, and what I was shooting, they weren't anything fancy. They were cheap, 50 round boxes. We were testing some Federal American Eagle and some CCI Blazer brass. And those had a lot more recoil than these, and the velocities were higher too. So pretty weak load, and I gotta say, I am not confident at all that those are even going to go 1,800 feet a second out of a rifle barrel. I think that's wishful thinking. So there you go. Whatever it's worth to whoever was interested. That's our velocity results today from 6-inch barrel. For any of the products you see me using in any of my videos, target stand, paper targets I use, safety glasses, earmuffs, rangefinder, ballistic gelatin, way more. Links in the description for all that. And things I cannot link to on YouTube, make sure you check out my campsite page. And that's linked in the video description as well as my bio/about section. But thanks for stopping by and checking this one out today, guys. Really appreciate it. And I hope to catch you on the next one.